Hi, I'm Zhang, from SEP Postgraduate 19, Group 19. Today I'm going to present the code review. Uh, my agenda consists of 5 parts. The first part is general code review. The second part is variables review. The third part is the data and the memory. The fourth part is error conditioning. And finally, I will give a brief summary of the common problems we encountered. When it comes to code review, the first problem is that we divided our code into 2 projects. That is inconvenient for the final artifact generation. So we need to combine 2 projects into 1. And the second problem we need to deal with is that the end and the make files are missing. So we need to add them. The final part is the test class is a God class, which has too many lines. That is unmaintainable and unmanageable. This table shows the common problems we encountered. We found in our code. The first one is the map panel has no comments for the code, so we need to add comments. The second kind of problem is that some methods are never used, so we need to remove them. For example, on line 46 of the ZOPT_SUM_COM, the method is never used. The second kind of problem is similar, is that some classes are never used, although they are defined. For example, on line 118 of the ZOPT_server_COM, the class request header is never used. So we need to remove them to maintain the conciseness of the code. Similarly, the response writer is not used. The last problem of this category is that test class depends on ZOPT API directly and is so highly coupled, so that it is untestable. When it comes to variables review, we have fewer problems. The first one is the local variable command is never used on line 86. And the other similar one is field output. Field output stream is never used on line 140 of the response writer. The third part is the data and the memory. The common problem is that some resources are opened, but they are never closed. So that tend lead to resources leak. For example, on line 181 of the agent ZOPT, scanner is never closed, so we need to close it. And the other similar is server socket is never closed on line 24. The exception handling is an essential part of this project, but we have some problem with that. For example, in some classes, we only print out error message generated by default by Eclipse. So we need to add some exception handler to deal with these exceptions. For example, on line 82 of the Robot server com, timeout exception is not dealt with. And the second subtype of problem of this category is that some runtime exception is never dealt with. For example, on line 34 of the move command panel, user exception is ignored. We do not deal with it. The other problems are similar to the one I mentioned just before. So let me give some brief conclusion about this project. The common problems are resource leak, exceptions, handling network error that we should pay more attention to avoid further problems. And the final part is that ent and make files should be added so that our program can be demonstrated on the machine of clients that has no development tools. That's all. Thank you. Bye.